Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 original SNES review. Today I'm going to take a look at Super Mario World Stars. This is the one with the 4 NES games, it's not the one with Mario World as well. The whole point of the game though is you've got 4 to choose from, and it's, as I say, the 4 NES games. So this is Mario Bros 1, the whole point of the game is you go left to right, you jump on enemies' heads for the first 3 levels, and you can also swim in later on levels, and then you get up to a Bowser's castle, and basically at the end of that you'll fight Bowser. If you've got the fire flower like here, then you can just keep pounding him with fire shots and it'll kill him. However, if not, then you just have to jump over him and collect an axe to destroy him at the end of a bridge. So he's always the 4th level of the world. There's 8 worlds overall. As I say, obviously by defeating Bowser you then go into the next world. There's hidden warp pipes all over the place, and basically they're the pipes there that you can go down them and get like sections with coins. You can even get ones that actually teleport you to certain worlds. There's one hidden on the level that I'm about to go into here, which I won't show you. That can take you up to level 4, and then on world 4 even, not level 4, on world 4 you can find one that takes you to world 5 and stuff like that. So that's pretty much the entirety of the game and all that. Because this is the SNES version, they've clearly upgraded the graphics on all of the games, the sound on all of the games, the gameplay on all the games. I know it sounds impossible, but they have managed to improve on the gameplay because now you actually get like better control system for your jumping and the likes. Other than the items that I've already shown you, can get 1-up mushrooms, which are just green and they'll give you extra lives. You can get invincibilities here and they'll allow you to just run left to right killing enemies and the likes. And that's pretty much it. So seeing as I'm pressed for time to show you some of Mario Bros 2, The Lost Levels. So here we go, this is Lost Levels. Major difference this time is that it actually lets you choose between Luigi and Mario at the start, and the slight differences are, well, Mario's the same as he always is and the likes. Luigi, however, when he runs, he slides really badly. So like there, even if you do a little run, if you try and turn around then he'll slide like hell for ages. Mario only slides a little bit, Luigi slides a lot. So certain sections like this, it can come in pretty, well, devilishly hard and the likes. I don't know why I said can come in pretty. It basically makes things a hell of a lot harder because it means that you can't stop before enemies will hit you. However, he does have a plus side to him. His jump is so much higher than Mario's, so you barely have to do a run up to clear certain obstacles. So it means that like if you're stuck with a section like that down there where it would take forever of running and jumping to get up with Mario, Luigi can do it pretty damn easily. So there we go. The whole point of this is it's the exact same game as the first one, except it's much harder. That's the only reason why I can think of why they didn't release it over here, which is odd because memory serves of Streets of Rage, where the Japanese version was so damn easy it was unbelievable compared to our version. But anyway, as I say, the whole point is left to right still. You fight enemies and you jump on their heads. The 4th level is always Bowser. There's 8 worlds overall. You can also then get extra worlds if you manage to beat the game without using any of the warp pipes, without using any of the continues or anything like that. You'll actually unlock extra worlds, which are pretty damn hard. They're pretty much for the masters. I mean, hell, beating the game is pretty much for a master type thing. So, don't really know what else there is to say other than the fact that this one also has a poison mushroom on it. And the poison mushrooms, basically, they look like mushrooms. The first time you see them, you'll probably end up collecting it, but they'll kill you outright in one. So that's that then. I'll very quickly show you some of the other Mario Bros 2 now. So this is the other Mario Bros 2. This one allows you to choose between 4 characters. You can now choose Peach and Toadstool as well. You've also got these are the first things here I've just got to show you. In the top left corner you've got the energy system, and basically by going into these secret areas here, by using those potions, sometimes you'll find those mushrooms which increase it. You can get it up to 4. This is not a standard Mario game at all, it's a remake of Doki Doki Panic, so jumping on enemies' heads doesn't kill them. Instead you have to jump on their heads and pick them up and then throw them off other enemies, or just throw these radishes and the likes off enemies. Loads of different worlds have loads of different fruits and veg and the likes. You can also get those power blocks, which they'll just basically kill everything on the screen when it hits. There's now cherries for you to collect. Getting 5 of those gives you an invincibility like this. When you get hit and go down to 1 piece of energy, then you go small, and basically like the last one, there are absolutely no differences between big and small. You can't get fire flowers now. As I say, those are pretty much the only other ways to kill enemies. There's sections where sometimes you'll come across doors which are locked, doors which are blocked off, like these ones here, and you'll have to blow blocks up and all that, so you'll have to time it to blow the blocks up so that you can get through. There's also sections where the doors are locked and you have to find the key and then take the key to it. Peach, the thing I like about her, her special thing, rather than sliding and having a jump and everything, is that she can actually hover in midair for a few seconds. So it means that you can go over really hard platform sections pretty easy. Holding down on this one allows you to actually charge up your jump, so you can do a high jump. It comes in pretty handy. At the end of every level, except the third level, basically at the end, there's 7 worlds now, and 3 levels per world. At the end of the first 2 levels on a world, then you have to fight Birdo, and basically you have to get her eggs and throw them at her, which I'll try and do now. I'll also try and let you listen to some of the music, because I haven't done that yet on any of the games. So there we go, that was Birdo killed. You basically get those orbs when you do, and that ends the level. The coins I got earlier on, they allow you to go into this, this extra life system here, which is pretty cool. It's a fruit machine, and basically you have to try and mix and match the items. You can push E on the things whenever you want to, so if you want to try and set it up, you can do. If not, then you can just bash them all and see what you get randomly. At the end of every third level on the world, you actually fight a proper boss, and they can be anything between ones that will throw bombs at you to all sorts of stuff. There's ones with snakes that can spit fire and the likes. There's also these sections here where you'll have to actually commandeer, unfortunately I haven't been able to do it here, but commandeer a carpet, and they'll basically allow you to fly over here for a bit. So I'm just going to show you some of Mario Bros 3 now. Right, so this is Mario Bros 3. This is the first one to actually feature a world map type thing where you can choose levels and the likes. You can cut some levels out if you want to. You can, you can defeat them all. You don't really get anything for doing so, so there's not really much point. They did actually change it in the GBA version, where beating them all actually give you a little extra. So the whole point of the game is still left to right, killing enemies and the likes. There's now new powers. There's things like Hammer Bros suits where you can throw hammers. Basically these are one of the Hammer Brosses here, but he's got a boomerang, being awkward. You've now got these raccoon things which allow you to basically spin and the likes, spin with your tail and hit enemies. You can actually fly like that. Bottom right corner is the pictures of what you can collect. By getting 3 of a row, 3 of the same kind, you actually get extra lives. You get an extra life regardless when you collect 3, but it depends on how many you get, depending on what you get. If you just get 3 mix and match, then you get 1 life. Otherwise it's 2 for mushrooms, 3 for flowers, and that's just all 5 for stars. There's now mushroom houses here, which basically they'll allow you to get an item. You might be wondering what the item does. Basically when you're on the world map here, you can actually hit and use an item before you go into a level. There's these little speared houses type things here where you mix and match pictures, again for lives. You can just hit them all quickly if you want to, or you can try and line them up. Unfortunately nothing was done there. There's now also fortresses and castles and the likes. There's Hammer Bros down there. Well, when you fight one of them, then you have to fight one of basically what I fought with a boomerang, but with hammers, and you get an item off them. Doing the fortresses, you can now fight enemies where you, instead of jumping across bridges and the likes or hitting them with fire flowers, which you can still do, you now jump on the heads. The castles, same deal, you jump on the boss's head instead of the likes. You get items from defeating them as well, because you get items from Princess Peach for defeating the castles, but not the fortresses. I know I'm talking like a rush here, but it's because there's so much to do in 10 minutes. So I don't think I forgot anything majorly important. This also has, I won't be able to show you it, but it has the original Mario Bros on it as well, which you go into Mario Bros 3 here and it lets you play it. It's the arcade version of the original Mario Bros where you're just on one stage all the time. So that's that then. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.